Welcome back, JAGs. We have a new episode.
This is JAG TV.
On January 28th, a course fair will be held in the Johnson Cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m. Students can learn about the classes offered on campus to help set up their class schedules for next year.
The school musical Guys and Dolls will open January 31st in the Johnson Auditorium. It starts at 7 p.m. the opening night and will run through the weekend.
The last day for yearbook sales is February 1st. The books are $75 and can only be bought at myjagyearbook.com.
If you are interested in trying out for cheerleading, drill team, or dance team at Johnson High School, or in trying out for either Claudia or JJ the mascot, make sure to attend the mandatory candidate and parent meeting on Tuesday, February 19th at 6:30 p.m. in the Johnson Cafeteria. NJHS induction will happen this quarter, and there has been a change in how students qualify for membership. Jayla and Lillian have more details.
Induction into the National Honor Society is right around the corner, and this year possible new members will be selected according to the new criteria.
So you need to have a 90 unweighted GPA. You'll receive a letter letting you know if you're eligible. And then you fill out an application and the council will consider you and decide if you are eligible, and then you will hear back in January.
Seniors selected this year will be grandfathered in according to the former selection standard that relied on students' weighted GPA. Juniors must have a 90 unweighted GPA.
My name is Ms. Martinez. I'm one of the sponsors for NHS. The district decided to go with unweighted GPAs when considering students for National Honor Society. The reason that they chose to go that route is because basically the weighted GPA was an unfair advantage to students coming in from other districts.
According to the district, using the unweighted GPA as a selection standard is more in line with what the national organization requires.
So it's National Honor Society, and our 4 pillars is scholarship, leadership, service, and character.
And for students who understand the importance of being a member, this new criteria is just another step in the process.
So as an incoming junior, I think that because NHS is no longer taking the weighted GPAs, it's going to increase the competitiveness of what it takes to get in. It's going to make the students more competitive and make me want to work harder.
This has been Lillian from JAG TV.
NHS induction will be on February 11th. Last week, the JAG Exchange debuted on campus. Shushman and Nick have more information.
Run by the third-year design class, JAG Exchange opened Monday, January 14th in room F309.
JAG Exchange is a student thrift store where students at Johnson can bring their clothes that they don't use anymore.
The store allows design students like Ishmael Belmonte to gain valuable work experience.
The store is more of learning how to count the things we have, learning how to price them, and the retail aspect.
With a wide selection already, JAG Exchange is looking for a few more items.
Guys' clothing. We could also use more accessories, jewelry, belts, purses.
JAG Exchange also allows students to get some experience running a business.
My third-year fashion design students are needing to get some retail experience, trying to make sure that they were able to see how to take inventory, how to display, how to promote a store, how to make a display window.
And with prom coming up, JAG Exchange is expected to make a reappearance.
Yeah, we're going to do it again probably before spring break. We're also thinking about doing a prom edition, so be listening for that.
From the F wing of campus, this is Nick Cavazos with JAG TV.
The Quadrangle is a historical site located on the Fort Sam Houston base. Angie, Isabel, and McCaslin visited the base to see what they offer curious visitors.
The Quadrangle is a historical attraction located on the Fort Sam Houston base, where along with its many features, has an extensive history itself.
I have been working at the museum since 1987. The museum moved over here about 3 years ago. It used to be in another building on Fort Sam, about 6 blocks from here. The old building was too small and it needed a lot of work, and the only way they could work on the building was to move the museum out. They expanded space, renovation of the building, brand new casework and all of that kind of stuff, so it was it makes the museum new and improved.
The museum inside the Quadrangle features many artifacts and displays that highlight the city's history.
I just like the history. I like reading the plaques. I mean, it's been a long time since I've thought about this portion of our history.
My favorite exhibit here, one of my favorite exhibits, is Pancho Villa's Pancho. I learned a lot today about the Army used to have camels, and then they decided they didn't like camels because they spit and they're smelly.
In addition, the courtyard contains many plants, ponds, and free-range animals so the visitors can relax and enjoy nature.
I like the grounds. I think they're beautiful. All those peacocks out there are really interesting, and the deer wandering around.
The different species have been here at different times. The deer, we believe they put them in here probably in the fall of 1886. The peacock, we think the Captain Stevens, thought it would be a good idea to have the peacock out there just so that if anybody was messing around out there, they would have an alarm system.
In Fort Sam Houston, this is McCaslin Sparrow for JAG TV.
In the latest iOS update, AirPods gained a new feature, Live Listen. Rain and Layla tested the feature out this week.
Although AirPods came out in 2016, this year they might have reached peak popularity.
We just saw a lot of famous people wear them, like Kevin Hart, Tyrese, The Rock.
I guess they're just a lot easier because you don't have to deal with the cord, and they're just easy to carry around.
And of course, a lot of students came back after the holiday break sporting a pair.
You'll see a few of them, but not too many, because even though it's not as noticeable as like the full-length, earphone, you can kind of, they'll try to sneak at least one ear in.
Long battery life is just one of the advantages of having AirPods.
It depends on how long you use it, and if you use it for short periods of time, it lasts for 3 days.
I can go anywhere and not have to, think about, oh my God, I don't want my cord to latch on anything. I can just have it in my ear.
We wanted to try out the new Live Listen feature to see how it works.
Hey Nick, are you listening to me with your AirPods?
I was listening with my AirPods actually.
For JAG TV, this is Layla Shafee.
That's all this week, Jags.
We will see you here next week from our studio in A128 with another episode of JAG TV.